going? Trying to make like a cool intro, but it's not really that cool. I'm trying. I'll just probably just make a montage of all my attempts of being like really cool, man. But anyway, I am here to tell you that I'm going to be doing a reading vlog of A War Storm by Victoria Aveyard. And I'm really dreading having to read this 600-page book. With how I feel about the series, I'm not sure how this is going to go because, yeah, it's a bit of a downfall, but I felt like I wanted to attempt to do a reading vlog, and this was the best book to try and do that because I really felt like trying to do a structured review of this massive book was going to be very hard. So guys, this reading vlog is going to have spoilers. It's going to be more of a live reactions video from me. I'm going to talk about this book every time that I read it, every time that I pick it up, and I wanted to read a lot this morning, but I actually had to like film a video, then edit a video and have lunch. I'm going to finish editing a video, so I don't know how much I'm going to get read this morning, and yeah, if not, I will try and read some tonight and then tomorrow and, you know, just try and read it because, like, this book is massive, but I really want to finish it quickly so it's over. The Red Queen? No, I am the Hooded Queen. Bring in my inner mare, just be like, yes, I'm a bitch. See, I'm ready to be a vigilante and just bash people in with this book and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I am technically the Red Queen. I have the red hair. I could be fucking Ariel. Okay, so I just finished editing that video, so now the dust jacket's off. But you know something I just want to say, I haven't actually started reading it. When did we get a map? Like, honestly, and I don't even know what any of the locations are because I, like, don't care. So there's all these countries and states and shit, and I have no idea what's going on. So I'm already confused before I've even gotten into the book. But yes, I'm up to page 1, and it's Mare's perspective. And she's going to be Suki because Hal wants to be king over being with her. And she's all going to be like, oh. So, what fun times we're going to be having. So, like, I didn't get any reading done last night because I finished work at 10:30. And then it was just really cold and I was tired. And I've only actually read 18 pages of this book because I had the whole morning to read before work, but then I realized I had to edit and film and do other stuff. So I'm only 18 pages in, and all that's happened is Farley and Mare have had a heart-to-heart about how Cal is a shit bitch for choosing his crown over a woman. You know, choosing a whole kingdom of people to save over one girl, because that's just the way it is. We're always assuming the prince is going to choose us, you know. I literally have really, like, never shipped Mare and Cal, though, so, like, I'm kind of happy that this is happening, because it's just, like, yes, you shouldn't be together. So, I have, like, 40 minutes now to read, so I'm going to try and read a little bit, but, like, I've read 3% of this book, like, literally 3% of this book, and it's going to take forever. Okay, so I'm up to page 42 now, but I have to go to work, so I'm all changed and ready to go, and, like, not much is really happening. Like, I'm really liking that Evangeline, if that's how you say her name, or Eveline. What is your name? I can't... No, it's Evangeline. I keep forgetting her name. Like, I actually really like her character now. That she's probably one of my favorites. Like, in the first book, she was, like, really bitchy and annoying, but now, like, she's a lot of fun, and I'm just liking the scheming that Mare and her are doing. Oh my god, it's actually been 2 days since I've talked to you, and I've read nothing. I'm still on, like, page 40-something of this book. Okay, I'm up to page 48. This book is massive. I, like, honestly just don't want to read it, and that's so bad. But, like, if I don't read it now, I'm going to be looking at that big TBR, like, I'm looking at it now going, ooh. But if I don't read this book now, then I'm just not going to read it because it's so intimidating and massive, and it's just, like, I have to push through. And I actually have to sit down and read because I've just been busy, like, the past couple of days, and then when I have a moment, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to go on YouTube. I don't want to read. I'm seriously doing so bad. Like, I talked to you, like, literally, like, 6 hours ago, and I am only up to page 86. That much of this book. Not much is really happening right now. Like, they're going to go to Monafont or whatever it's called. I think it's Monafont. So it's Montfort that they're going to. So they're going to go there to check out Davidson's, like, crib and check out what's going on there. And, like, really funny because Mare's there and she's going to have an alliance with Evangeline. So hopefully they won't get married to Cal. And Cal's there like, oh, I'm going to go with Mare because blah, blah. And the thing, like, it's all happening, but, like, nothing's really happening, and her family's, like, gonna get resettled, and she saw her brothers again, and Kalorn, I forgot that he was, like, in love with Mare, and it's just like, what is happening? And something that's actually irritating me is how Mare keeps going, I have to call him Tiberius now, because he's gonna be King Tiberius. He's not Cal anymore, he's Tiberius Kalorn the 7th. Like, I have to call him Tiberius. Like, I don't like it. It's just, I'm really trying, but I've read 80 pages in the past 4 days. I'm doing so bad. So another day of reading this book and I'm up to page 106. I just have, like, no will to read this, honestly. It's so bad, and, like, it's only been 5 days and I feel like it's been never ending. And I've only read 106 pages. Some books, normally that could be a third of a book. Well, over 500 pages that I need to read, and just, oh my god. I do have to say though, when Davidson was like, me and my husband, Carmadon, if that's how you say his name, I was like shooketh. So we got Evangeline and Alara, and like they are in love, but Alara married her brother, and it's all happening, but like that diversity and that little bit of snippet being like, you know, in our land they allow gay marriage, I was just like, yes! So on point with that diversity. Cal is pissing me off too. He's just a mopey little sook, and all he's doing is being like forlorn over Mare, but he's not going to do anything because he's like, I'm going to be king, and Mare's just there like, ooh, Cal's so mean. Like, nothing's actually happening. Like, the most excited I got was the one sentence about a husband. So this vlog is seriously going to be the longest in existence. I didn't read anything yesterday. It is now day 6 of reading this book, and I'm only up to page 125. I've just been so tired, and I'd rather just watch a movie or go on my phone than read this book. Like, tomorrow is Sunday, and I'll actually have like 3 hours to read before work, and I'm really going to just try and hopefully read like some of this book, but it's just so intimidating and large, and I keep mentioning this but I can't, but just saying, I didn't realize that Cardamon, who is Davidson's husband, was going to be a silver blood. Like, what? He married a silver and he's gay. Like, can you even? And I just want to talk too, is I didn't realize how good Victoria Avia did her details. You know, with eyeballs, how you have the red blood streaming through them, the silvers have the silver blood, and like, I just think that was such a cool descriptive to put in there, to be like, yeah, the silver of their eyes, and you're like, oh, what? Love it. At the moment, they've just sat down to have a dinner, and I feel like it's going to be like the High Lord meeting in Akawar, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And Cal has come in, and he sat down next to Mare. He hasn't sat down where he should as a king, and I'm just like, oh, shit's gonna get real. I gotta go to work now, but I just read like another like 10 pages or something, and like I'm up to page 139, and like shit's about to go down. But what's really funny is like during the dinner, Davison and Julian are off having a chat in the library, and then the Queen Annabelle, or Annabeth or something is her name, and she's just like, what's so good about the library? And Mare's like, oh, maybe because there's books. Like, just the way that she just was like, oh, maybe because of the books. Like, my favorite thing. But like, I think Iris is coming down to get Bracken's children out, so they're gonna have a big ass fight. Hopefully no one dies. Like, I honestly wouldn't care if half the people died though, so like, I don't really have that much fear. It is day 8 of this reading vlog. I did not read anything yesterday. Again, I don't know, I just can't do it. I think I'm up to like page 140, but the good news is I have like 3 hours this morning to just try and read this book. Like, I don't start work until 2:30, and then I gotta sort of like, you know, get ready like I'm just in my pajamas, which is me this whole vlog. I'm going to try and read as much as I can in this next 3 hours and hopefully make a bit of a dent, because this doesn't look like much. There's only 140 pages. It's too much. Okay, it's been a few hours and I've only gotten to page 200. Like, I've only read 60 pages since I last talked to you, but literally, like, there was a battle that literally went for like 40 pages where nothing really happened. Like, a few people died, and there's some people in trees, and they had to move trucks and shit, and Cal and Mare like had a moment, but like honestly nothing really happened. But now they're having a meeting with Davidson's people being like, we need all your armies so we can fight Maven and all this shit, and you need to give me. They have this republic thing going on where they elect a person to be in power, and you've just got Cal there being like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna be king, but I want your people. Like, it's just not how they're gonna work. Not much has really been happening besides like a 50-page battle. That was really nothing. Okay, so my 3 hours of reading has gone past, and I nearly read 100 pages in 3 hours. This is partially because I am like sort of not finding the book that interesting, and just for some reason like these pages just feel like they take forever to get through. Like, I don't even know why. Like, this isn't like a completely disliking thing. Like, I really do think this book will be about a 3-star read for me, because again, nothing is going to be as bad as Glass Sword, because from going from such a high point to like a 2-star read, the rest of the series has been quite okay. So Iris got Bracken's children out, and then they stormed Piermont. They killed everyone, and we don't know of who's alive and who's dead, and 100 people got out, and you're like, I'm worried about Folly's dad and like the New Bloods and like Carmen and like all these people that have been caught up in there. And like then Maven comes in, and it's actually the funniest thing, because the Sentinel being all like red rats and blood traders and New Blood freaks, and this is Maven. What'd you say, bitch? Because he's there, and then he's sitting on her bed, and he's just like, oh my god, it smells like Mare. Can't even with Maven right now. He's just like lost the plot completely. Day 9 of reading this book, and I'm 250 pages in, nowhere near halfway. I have like another half an hour to read this morning, so I'll try and read a bit more. I've just gotten up to the part where Mare talks to Maven through one of those triplets. I can't remember the name, but they have like the ability to like be linked together and be able to tell people what the other one's doing and what they're thinking and that. And it was a pretty cool scene. Cal just came in and stuffed it up, just being there. Like, I honestly don't even like Cal anymore. Like, I am not over his decision to be king when he was like working towards being, you know, a good member of the Scarlet Guard. Then he stuffed it by being like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna be king. And Mare is like, okay. Farley is probably my favorite with Iris. I kind of want Iris just to kill everyone and be like the queen of the whole entire world. I'm literally only in the same 2 locations every single day that I read this book, but I'm up to day 11 of reading this and I've just hit 300 pages. This is just bad. Like, this reading vlog was like okay at first and now it's just getting depressing because like I've still got 360 pages to go. Like, how is that even possible? Like, this book is just so massive and now they're gonna like try and attack like the worker slums, like the tech slums, and try and get some people out, and then Iris is being blackmailed and then she kind of wants to get the Lakelanders to work with the Scarlet Guard, and like everything is sort of happening right now. Like, there's a lot of alliances sort of like coming together, but then Maven's like, I know what Cal's gonna do because like I know my brother, so like there's gonna be like a big war here and some people gotta die. Like, it's all lining up for some people to die, and like I don't even know. But like literally I'm kind of concerned because it's the 11th of July now and like I have a readathon coming up on the 20th and there's like 4 books I want to read. So it's not going to happen. So if I don't get this book read in the next 4 days though, I'm going to have to pick up The Darkest Minds because I really need to read that book for the Biblio Squad's book pick of the month and I need to do that. And if I don't do that, then I'm going to get behind and miss a book. So I'm trying. Like 10:45 at night and I have to be quiet because there's people sleeping in the house. But I didn't read anything today. I was thinking I was going to try and read this morning. Did I seem very hopeful? I only am up to page 349. I'm not going good. Like, I only had 3 more days really to allow myself to read this book before I really need to pick up The Darkest Minds. If I said before, sorry about the whispering, but like I just don't want to like wake people up. I have to work early tomorrow and then I have the afternoon, like I finish at 4, so hopefully I'll try and get some reading done, but I still have like 300 pages of this book left to go and I don't think it's going to happen. Oh my god, if I try and read 100 pages each day, maybe, but I really want to try and read some of The Darkest Minds on Sunday. This is literally going to be the longest vlog ever. I hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Guess who's back once again. Oh my god, guys, so it's been 2 weeks since I've did anything for this vlog because I haven't been reading this book, and there is 3 reasons for that. First reason, I'm not really feeling it. I don't really want to read it right now, but I want to finish it because I'm halfway through it, and that's really what's going on right now. Second reason is that it was the 14th of the month. It'd been 2 weeks and I hadn't finished this book, and there was other books that I really needed to read in this month span to get for like the Biblio Squad and just like Interested Reads. There's just a lot of things that I needed to do, so I had to stop. And the third reason is the book buddy-a-thon started, so I couldn't be reading Warstorm because I needed to do the readathons. So that is why 2 weeks have gone past without me updating you. So it is Sunday and I am still 349 pages into this book. There's still 300 to go, so I'm just going to try and read what I can, but I just really want to watch Jane the Virgin, which is like, I just want to watch TV, but I can't because I got to read, so we'll see how far I get. Oh my god, it's literally like a hurricane is coming through. Like, the whole house is shaking, the wind's going in the wrong direction, and it's very loud. But, so, I've read 20 pages of this book. I've read 1 chapter and I'm just going to eat and watch Jane the Virgin because, like, I can't even. Because, like, there's this big battle and shit. Cal has fire abilities and he goes into the middle of the ocean to fight a water person. So he's surrounded by fucking water and he's like, bitch, I got this. Then he nearly fucking dies. And then Mare, because she's just like, oh, Cal nearly died. They just decide to sleep together. So, like, after 370 pages, she finally caves and he's like, nah, Cal, let's do it. So they just have sex and just keep having sex and they're just like, oh, we've decided not to choose. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you were so strong on your, like, Tiberus, bitch. You're Tiberus now. We can't be together if you're gonna be the king. I ain't gonna be your fucking whore. And now she's all like, oh my god, Cal, like, let's have sex again. Like, this is the last time, does it again. This is the last time, does it again. Like, what? What? I can't even, I gotta stop. What is going on? Like, I honestly feel like, because like the booktubeathon starts tomorrow as well, so you're gonna see me once and then you won't see me again for another week because I will have to finish this book next month. But if I could actually finish this today, I would spend the whole morning reading, but because I've still got so much to go, I'm just going to enjoy some Jane the Virgin now. But hopefully I will read a little bit more before I have to go to work, but we'll see. I totally forgot to update you guys before I left for work, but it's like 12 o'clock at night. Well, it's actually 12:15 because I finished at 10:30. It's like really late now, but I only got up to page 388, so It looks a little bit better. I feel like it looks a little bit better. I really hope to have read more today, but I honestly I just knew that I was going to pick to watch Jane the Virgin or do something other than read this book. I feel like just because the Booktubeathon is happening so soon, I'm not going to be able to focus on this book until after I get that readathon done and actually get some stuff done. So you're going to see me again in another week at least, because I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards because I got a few things I got to read, but I do want to try and finish this book. And I mean, I read 40 pages today. Like, I got a bit further, and that's the main thing, is I just got a bit further through it. So after another week and a half, I'm finally back for the Warstorm reading vlog, and I haven't read any because, as I said before, Booktubeathon just happened, and that was a really fun readathon. I got like nearly 5 books read during this week, and it was a lot of fun getting all this reading done, but now I really need to try and conquer this book. I've been reading this for the longest time, and I feel like this is going to be the longest vlog ever because it's been over a month. It's been like 5 weeks since I first started this book. It just shows how I feel. You're going on a real journey with me for this whole video, and I can't even. But I am going to try and attempt to read some now. I'm just editing my Wire Chronicles unboxing for the month of July because I filmed it before the Booktubeathon started, and I really need to get it uploaded so people like see my reactions to all the fun stuff. But yes, I really need to start reading, and I don't even know what's happening in the book. I mean, no, she slept with Cal. That's what happened after a whole book of being like, nah, she fucked him. So that's where we're up to. So I read like 30 pages of this book, so I'm up to page 418 now, so that's like 230 pages left to go, and I'm really hoping to finish it over the next 2 days. I just split that, and that really means I have to just sit down and try and read this book. But I'm gonna have like this surrender truce meeting between Cal and Maven, but really no one is gonna surrender or truce, so it's like obviously some shit's gonna go down before this meeting, but they've got everyone going like, oh my god, Mare and Cal have been doing it, and now they're together, and what's happening? And everyone is on edge because of this meeting, and like I feel like they're either gonna capture Maven or some people gonna die. But I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm really tired. Day 100 of reading this book, but I read another 40 pages today. It's just so hard to read more of this book, and like, there's multiple factors of like sort of like not having the will to read it and not really caring, but I just feel like, and this does happen with books that I enjoy, but it's just, it feels like the pages are just taking forever to get through. Like, so it feels like it's taking like 5 minutes to read 1 page of a book. Like 40 pages actually seems like a lot to me. I'm up to page 458, and like that's still a lot of pages. Like most books would be over by this point, so it's crazy that there's still so much. Like, I mean, it sort of looks like I'm getting there, but like really I've read so much of this book. But what's really been going on? Like, I mean, yes, they had the meeting and it felt very Games of Thrones at the end of the season there, and I was like, ooh, everything's happening. Just ended very quickly, and then suddenly they had Maven, and hey, is Maven just gonna die? Maven's been captured, and that's not even over yet because now all the other kingdoms are gonna try and kill everyone, so it's just all about killing each other. Like, where's this gonna end? They're gonna have like a democracy and not have a kingdom ruling, and it's just what? Like, what actually do they expect is going to happen? And I've heard that this is a pretty bittersweet ending, but, like, not that I care, because there's no one that I really care about in this series anymore, except for Farley and her baby, because they're the only good characters, and Shay, but they fucking killed him, so, you know how I feel? But I just, like, what even is the point? Like, I mean, like, what are they gonna do? So, it's been another week since I've talked to you guys, and I only have, like, literally a minute before I have to go and leave for work. But I've been reading other books, and I finally sort of finished those books. So like this and Outlander are the only books I'm currently reading, but I'm still going to be picking up Grace and Fury like now because I need to read that as well. But I think I read like 10 pages. I'm up to page 466. Like that should just be the end of the novel. That is more than enough for a normal sized book. But no, there's still another 200 pages. So I am going to attempt to try and read some more of this tonight, but then I plan to read Grace and Fury tomorrow on my Sunday. It's all happening, and at the moment, because there's so many books I need to read, reading multiple at one time is really helping me. So now I'm up to page 488, and like literally not much has been happening. Like they just had a meeting and they've asked Cal again to become a democracy and not a kingdom kind of conversation, and he's like, nah bitch, and I'm just like, Cal, come on dude. And they're about to kill Maven, but then they get Maven out of there, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, are they gonna kill Maven? Like, he shouldn't be redeemed. He has done way too many bad things in his life to ever become a good person, but hopefully they get more of a closure when he does die, because he has to die. Like, I mean, they have to kill him, right?
right? It's been 2 days since I've talked to you, and I'm up to page 532, so I've got nearly 100 pages to go, and I'm so happy. But pretty much Mare and everyone have gone back to Montfort, and they're all chilling, and then she runs into John, and it's like, oh my god, it's John. He's the seer guy that keeps fucking everything up, so he turned up, and it was like, okay, what the hell is John doing here? But now he's saying that if the Lakelanders do end up invading and take over, they won't get defeated for 100 years, so they gotta kind of go back and either defeat Cal, or work with Cal again, or do something. But there's only 100 pages left to go, and it's been so boring, and literally nothing has really happened that's very big. So how are they going to end this book when they've only got 100 pages to go? And it's pretty much going to be like, you know, it's been all boring, and then they got to spike it. It's just going to ruin the story, I feel. But definitely I will give this book a 3 stars, because it's just, nothing is as bad as Glass Orb. Going from something completely amazing to shit is such a big change. But if they can make it a little bit better in book 3, I feel a bit better, but it's never gonna bring back to, like, because Red Queen was amazing, and it just went downhill. But I'm just so glad that I'll be able to finish this soon and be able to finish this vlog soon. You know, tonight is the night that this is finally going to happen. So in nearly 2 months, I am attempting to finish this tonight, but just saying, I've been trying to do it all day, but I've been procrastinating, but I've had to, like, do a lot of, like, video stuff and filming stuff and, like, getting books and photos taken and everything, but, like, I'm like so ready for it to be over and to have 8 books read this month, because I'm having such a good reading month. Even though, like, pretty much it's only like 200 pages of this have been read this month, I'm still excited to try and get it done. Oh my god, guys, finally, after all this time, I've done it. I have finished this fucking book. Oh my god, it's just so good. It feels so good to finally be finished this damn thing and finish the series and don't have to go back into Mare's life ever again. But I did it. I read the whole thing. Pretty much the book ended with a big battle between the Lakelanders and everyone, and the Scarlet Guard and Mare and Montfort and all of that came to the rescue, and Cal was finally like, yes, we can become a democracy, just help us. And then, you know, Evangeline ran off and now she's living in Montfort, and they won, and then Maven died, and it was crazy because, like, you know, they used Maven to get there, and then they lost him and they should have killed him, so then Maven was off, and then Mare and Maven had a big smackdown. She nearly died, and then she killed him, and now Cal hates her kind of because she killed him, and they're like doing the sort of like, I want to be with you, but like not at the moment because like I need time to heal. And he's just like, what the hell, bitch? But like he's not feeling that great after she killed his brother, even though he was like, it's fine, it's not fine. And now it's just ended really like kind of cliffhangery. It's just like, this is meant to be the end, but it's just got Mare being like, I will go back. Does that mean that she's gonna go back and be with Cal? Because like I've never been team Cal, so yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen with this story, and I don't know where the world's gonna go. Hopefully they'll sort their shit out, but it's over and I feel great. But if anyone watched the whole vlog and experienced my whole life with me, thank you for staying till the end, and just hopefully my next reading vlogs won't be this long. Try and read the next book in less time, because I do like the idea of doing reading vlogs and actually do have a lot of fun making vlogs. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys later. Bye!